Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about Stellar Lumens. Stellar is a non-profit organization whose mission is to produce cheap monetary services that are accessible to any and all, so as to fight financial condition and change everybody to develop their potential without economic restraint. Stellar has all the potential to become the next big ICO platform. On a high level, Stellar connects banks, payment systems, and people around the world. You could think of it as infrastructure for payments, designed from the start to make it really easy for financial institutions to issue tokens representing fiat currencies. Stellar also features a built-in distributed exchange which allows people to not only buy and sell currencies like in a typical foreign exchange way, but also to seamlessly convert from one currency to another during cross-border or cross-currency transactions. It works like a distributed exchange. Launching a token on Stellar is super easy. Simple tokens can be created in a matter of hours, and more complex ones take a day or two. Because Stellar supports simple programming, you don't need to hire expensive Solidity smart contract developers. Investors can also participate in Stellar-based ICOs using Ethereum or Bitcoin, just like they're used to. They've successfully launched their first ICO, Mobius, and I think their lightweight model will attract more projects who aren't looking to build through Ethereum. Essentially, once people realize this is a slightly more decentralized version of Ripple with half the circulating supply and IBM backing them, it's going to take off more than it already is. It has a huge focus on micropayments and quick transaction times. So let's dig into 5 reasons why we believe Stellar could be the future of global payments. At number 5, did we mention the IBM backing? IBM and Stellar have a common purpose to fix a genuine problem, and they have determined to stick together to make that happen. The IBM Stellar Universal Payment Solution represents a shift in the way traditional, and now non-traditional, financial institutions can send value around the world with as little fraction as legally possible. The folks at Stellar want to see the world move past the 40-plus-year-old fragmented system that we all suffer in today, and move towards a system that is more fair and equitable for all. This partnership is not just long-term, it's tight. Stellar joined the Hyperledger Foundation in addition to partnering on this project. There are many upcoming projects coming this year about to be announced. The 4th reason is that Stellar Lumens is already active and being used in very practical ways. Volume will only increase as more partnerships are announced. Results will be seen very soon, Q1 of 2018. XLM, while relatively small today, is growing fast. More and more people are using Lumens and trading them actively. They have a strong desire and requirement to open up the market for fiat to XLM at the institutional level. They have 1 major market mover right now and 14 major institutions involved in direct or indirect capacity on the network. Starting in Q1 2018, you should see more of these institutions redirecting payment traffic on this network. The 3rd reason is that Stellar has a major advantage over other cryptocurrencies because it is already compliant with regulations. Regulation of initial coin offerings, ICOs, appears inevitable. Over the past couple months, authorities from numerous jurisdictions have issued statements declaring that tokens may be subject to various consumer protection, anti-money laundering, and security regulations. On the more extreme end, Chinese and South Korean authorities have made the decisive move to halt all ICOs. In the US, the Security Exchange Commission, the SEC, has issued an analysis deeming the DAO tokens to be securities. They've announced the creation of a cyber unit that will investigate ICO and blockchain-related misconduct and charge 2 ICOs with selling unregistered securities and defrauding investors. These developments are a harbinger of future investigations, enforcement actions, and government policymaking. These actions are warning shots for organizations who disregard regulatory requirements, defraud token buyers, manipulate markets, and misrepresent their business and/or technology. Additionally, they also generate confusion and uncertainty for technology-focused builders who may inadvertently run afoul of regulations due to unfamiliarity with the necessary requirements. Fortunately, there is a crop of emerging organizations that spot opportunity in this confusion and hope to assist entrepreneurs with compliant token offerings. As more regulatory developments unfold, it is likely that many ICOs will suffer legal challenges for their self-proclaimed non-security status. Given the uncertain regulatory landscape, there are multiple benefits to presuming that one's token would be categorized as a security. Although creating a security token invokes additional restrictions and requirements, issuing tokens through a pre-existing regulatory framework significantly reduces legal risk. Compliant organizations have certainty that they will not suffer existential business interruptions from private litigation and enforcement actions arising from unregistered securities offerings. Moreover, issuing tokens under the existing securities frameworks helps to define token buyers' expectations and rights, and could potentially result in higher investment returns. The fourth reason is that it has a proven model, as it already has the unique technology to issue any asset directly. A very unique capability with Stellar is the ability to issue an asset directly on the network and specify how that asset is managed on the network and what nodes validate and confirm transactions. This means Stellar can work with other parties, such as traditional fiat currency issuers. Together, traditional and non-traditional financial institutions can settle using a cryptocurrency, with those transactions directly tied to counter-terrorism financing, anti-money laundering, and know your customer processes required by regulators around the world. Basically, it's the missing piece those institutions need to move forward transacting with cryptocurrencies. The last reason is that Stellar allows for any financial instrument to be transferred as a type of money to anyone in the world for free, instantly, and in any currency. This is not just automation, it is revolutionary. While Bitcoin has contributed the following: a store and proof of possession and transmission of value, the conversion of real-world resources, electricity, into a digital asset, an immutable public record solving the double spend problem, Stellar Lumens solves the remaining problems by digitally representing existing currencies and assets, making payments interoperable across institutions and currencies, and providing a highly scalable system with 3 to 5 seconds to confirm transactions. In other words, Bitcoin was designed to be a new currency, not to be a unifying universal payment network. From an investor's perspective, Stellar will be used in every transaction, so demand for Stellar units will increase. XLM is used to settle clear transactions for Forex. Fiat currency is buying XLM and vice versa as part of Forex transactions. It will work something like this. Person A, who has USD, wants to pay a farmer, person B in Fiji, who wants Fiji dollars. Person A tells their institution to execute that transfer of value. The institution debits their USD account based on the quote from USD to XLM to FJD, and sends XLM to the recipient institution, who then chooses to hold their XLM for other transactions or immediately sell them to a market maker. This is the first step to creating a world where excess capital in whatever denomination can be used to invest in any other jurisdiction. However, it doesn't stop at Forex only. The purpose is for a clearing ledger that not only clears Forex transactions, but really any transaction resulting in a transfer of value. So think cash for securities or T-bills for asset-backed assets. Any financial instrument can be used as money. Stellar's vision is to allow the legal, safe, compliant payment using any asset for any asset globally. So guys, there you have it. Stellar Lumens, a great cryptocurrency you should definitely be watching and thinking about getting into before it grows even more. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click on that like button. And if you're new here and want to continue to receive high quality crypto analysis on a daily basis, by all means hit that subscribe button and be sure to hit the bell next to it to be notified when we release new videos. We're also putting out a daily newsletter, so you should definitely look out for that in the description below. Have a good one, guys. Peace.